Hello and welcome back to Survival Minecraft. Really going off to the controller drifting a shit ton like always, but that's okay. Okay, so I got in here and took a bunch of stuff out because I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of the lag was coming from. So that's done and it's a little bit better. And for a little view of the progress made on the wall last time, fly up, and you can see a good amount was done. You got on this side where you can actually see it a little bit better. So yeah, got a good amount built up. Still need to finish the first row and then come over here and start again, but it's going better and better when I don't bash my face in. So yeah, it's largely going to be just doing more of that for a little bit, and then after that get the start getting some details in. Activate this. Alright. I'll throw this into chest real quick because I was working on the what was it? The seriously, what was it? The villager breeder / iron farm. That's what it was. I was working on getting that set back up so that it was easier to, no, not easier, so that it would actually be functioning for, you know, all the trades. Alright, and now if the controller would stop messing with me. So yeah, I also did a little bit of crafting and got a good amount of these. And I also discovered, rather than using the stone cutter where you have to move the block in, select the thing, cut it, and do that one at a time, just get a stack of stone, pop, go to crafting table, and you can just instantly make a stack like that, and it will do it for every stack in the inventory, as long as you just keep pressing make stack. And so yeah, that's a lot faster. Okay, so one more. There we go. Alright. So now I can go over here. Oh, and also, only a little bit, but I did work on the little barrier a little bit, so it's less like this where the fence is up in your face, and down here so that you can have a little bit of a better view, even though most of the view is going to be disappearing very shortly as I work on the wall. And of course, the walkway that I changed last time, still need to change the top of the bubble vader though, but for now just come on down here. I should have fast place in the hotbar, because then I can do that real quick. Alright. Nope. There we go. And I'm crouching just because I do not want to have issues of me falling off constantly. But at least with fast place, this goes by so quickly, because I'm doing so many layers at once, as I just go by one layer at a time, really. And so, yeah, nice and fast. I'll bring this... I will take the wall up so that it's actually above the majority of the base. I think I'll just get rid of that since I don't need it for trees anymore. And while I do have the water here, I got rid of my thing. 1 second, I can just take care of this. I had the water so that I could come up here to farm ice, but that's not really necessary anymore, so I will just get rid of the entire thing, really. Because it's not needed. Alright. I was not sitting there like I thought I was. Ah, that's annoying. There we go. Alright. There we go. I am still getting used to working with the stuff in this, as well as the... Get back in my inventory. As well as the item magnet are from the World Utilities add-on. So also I got the Vein Miner and Decapitator. Very useful things. And I will need to get... do I actually need to... Trying to decide if I need to get a bunch of string to put around the actual top to prevent snow in some places, or if I can just leave it and where snow appears, snow appears. Because that would be useful. I thought I had crouched fast enough. I had not. Alright, I can just come in crouched. Because, yeah, you can crouch while flying if you look at the little paper doll in the corner of the screen. Of course, I need to, you know, be good at using the elytra in the first place for it to be consistent. There we go. So now jump up here. Fuck. Alright. Alright, and then 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. Continue moving to the sides as I go. And yeah, this is the most annoying part just because it's not all on one level. Although I could level it out. No. It will take more time probably than it will save me in hopping. Or in no longer hopping. So instead, just do that. And then it will be easier to just bring it to the level up there. Okay, you got both of them. Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, the only bad thing about Fast Place is I misclick so many times. And so everything just ends up going faster, but with a couple of hiccups along the way. So yeah, it's a good thing I have that smelter array up there, although that's definitely going to be getting low on lava buckets again, because the rightmost furnace was already unpowered a while ago, so I'm going to wait for them to be all unpowered and then just refill. Okay, that's right. That's where I'm going to put an ice pillar down below to make it look like the ice is being supported with the giant structure above the ice. Alright. Yeah, with the amount that I harvested off stream, which is I just AFK'd working on, or worked on the villager thing over there a little bit, and then let the furnace array run, and then threw them all into the crafting table to turn them into stone bricks. Should have more than enough stone brick to work on everything, I hope. Alright, so I need to go through here and make sure these are all just one away, so I can easily jump down. Alright, one away from there. One away there. One away here. Just do this so that it is a little easier the next time I come through. 3, and yeah. So this one should just be 2 and 1. There we go. So now it's an easy staircase to move around. Nope. That's the last from in the current inventory. I landed on top of the lantern, huh? I don't know if I've ever done that by accident or on purpose before. But anyway, just need to grab more bricks. I will be working stuff like the tough bricks, which I have over 30,000 of, into the thing at various points. I don't need cocoa beans. Okay. So now just do this until the ones here are gone. Okay. One more, and there we go. That's the easiest way I figured out without having to just continuously check, move the thing down so that I can actually look and go. Yep. And then my 3 happy ghasts. They're just kind of free roaming. But it's a cold biome, so they're very happy. Now just jump up until I can't jump anymore. I see, that's why it's important that I did the little staircasing at the start of this section. Because otherwise it would have been annoying trying to get back up. Because I did also know I was getting close to running out. Okay, I'm on flat ground again. Oh. It was just a couple days ago, but we do have a permanent name for the cat we've been calling Red so far. Didn't want to have a second cat just named after a color, so blue is the only color cat. The other gets a different name, and because he's such a little chunky boy, Red is now known as Pumpkin, because he was a chunky pumpkin. So, that is some cat news. And he's also gotten very, well, not very, but he's gotten a lot more used to being around people and us coming in to pet him, because now he won't run after we get within 3 to 4 feet of him. I should be using that to fly around to place, shouldn't I? Yeah, that'd honestly be a lot easier to do. As well as being the intended use of them. I thought I had enough time before it did that to me. Alright, so I need some wool, which I have sheep for, some glass, and some leather. I think that's all I need for the gas saddle. So I'll grab some of my stuff, because I have just been letting them free. I have just been letting them free roam since I got them out of the Nether and rehydrated. Leather. Do I have any wool here, or do I need to actually go get some? I need to go shear some. Okay. Yeah. The random things I got out that are too few to really necessitate having the storage space for are in there. The bad thing about having the item magnet, I keep getting these when I go in there. But I can fling them all the way over there and not have to deal with them anymore. Right. Shears. I think it's 2. I'm gonna go check. Oh, and I need to... this stuff. I thought... okay, so that's part of the new hanging thing. Okay. There we go. So I'll have them there. And then get this along the side, because unfortunately I can't put vines in the plant pots. I've tried. So, unfortunately, they'll just grow like usual, and I'll just harvest them every once in a while. Alright. Sleep for a bit. Alright. Crafting table. Stupid thing. Okay, I need 3 things of leather, and that's it. Alright, so I'll put the shears back in the thing, get another thing of leather out, or 2 things of leather out, and I should be good. There is, unfortunately, a little more lag than usual today, even after I cleared that out. And yeah, as you can tell, source of the lag, because as soon as I stop it from rendering, everything smooths out a lot. So I still need to go through and get rid of some other junk that I don't have actual use for in here. But that's okay. Okay, I'm just dropping off the edge. There's that. And I have a crafting table down here, that's right. Alright. Now I have the harness, and I need to take a better look. Do I actually have a thing of wool in here? I don't think I do. I guess I'll just throw the wool into one of the chests for now. Take you back out. Put the vines in for now. And also put egg in there. I have chickens there because the eggs can be used to make something called a I think it's in this add-on, it's called Safari Pack. Let me try just net. Safari Net. And so that you can just use it to pick up and move mobs. Very useful. Get a lag spike right as I'm trying to take off. Alright, so which one of you three gets the saddle? Hey, first time I've done the gassed thing. Yeah, look at this nerd. Anyway. The game does not like trying to make him go up, unfortunately. And then how do you make it go down? Okay, no, you point up and down to make it go up and down. I was pressing the same button as swim. Okay. That makes it a little bit easier then. It is a little slow though. But that is a-okay. Alright, and then that's neat. Right, the ghast. And bring it over here. Alright, yeah, this is just cool. Except it freezes in place whenever it lags, which, considering the game saves every 5 seconds, is quite often. I'm gonna try taking it inside and looking outward so that I don't have the thing loaded. See if that helps a little bit. It does, but not by too much. There. There's a little seatbelt sound even. That's cute. Alright. Unfortunately, this will not work too well with the bubble vader. Can you get through this space? Yes, you can. Alright. So yeah, only issue is the lag. So I think I'm going to take it outside of the perimeter and then just go back to the way I was doing, because that is neat. There's just far too much lag for it to be very effective. And this is just in case I mess up. There we go. Of course, this that I was referring to being my rockets. Yeah, it would be very nice if I was playing on PS5 or something, because I have always had lag on PS4 Bedrock, but even without the inventory thing, or not inventory, the storage thing has been fairly bad recently. Oh, its goggles go up when you're not riding it. I was about to say, now how many of those are actually going to place after the lag? Because yeah, whenever it is actively saving, which is what that icon on the top right means, the little arrow going into the chest, that's it saving the world to the system. And just that compounds any minute amounts of lag to be just unbearable. Fuck. Okay. Alright, so I can get to about 9 blocks, about 8 blocks above me using that. And then I missed entirely. Also, I should just jump off the side of the bubble evader. That'd probably be a lot easier. I did not mean to do that. So anytime I'm on this side of the project, I will just come up to the bubble evader and jump off. There we go. Run back so that I don't fall off. Be nice and easy. But here we go. And this is just going so much faster after I remembered the fast place was a thing. I just wish one controller wasn't so adversarial, but I always wish that. It always seems to be the worst in Minecraft. I don't know why. Nope. Hello, ice platform. Did not think I'd get that high. And if you're wondering about the minecart hopper, it unloads stuff faster than a regular hopper, so I was using it for the stuff from the trial chamber to put my shulker boxes above and have it drain everything out. Okay, I should, yeah, just stop trying to be in the middle of the platform's parts. Just lock yourself so you can't move. Alright, 6 more. Come back to me. There we go. Right, and that is all parts filled. should be easy enough to get back to now. There we go. So yeah, this is, I'm not touching anything but the right stick right now to control the camera. All that movement is just from drift. And no, I don't know how I'm going to actually end up detailing it, because I've never fucking detailed builds before. Hell, I don't even make builds, really. Alright. Alright. There we go. But yeah, I wish I had a better controller. How did that run out there when I have plenty of blocks left? What? Yeah, right there. That one I'm assuming I just missed because it looked like a place to block and then rubber banded back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And my controller even fucks with this. Alright, you gonna place or not? There we go. Off by 1, but I can just change that when I go back up. Alright, make sure it stays on 10. Yeah, it's great because even as I'm doing this, the stone is still being made and smelting away, so as I do this, even though I still have to craft it, I end up still getting more resources to work with. And how close is that to that in height? Probably needs another one go from this at the top to get to that, but we'll get there eventually. Just wanted to make sure I could activate it real quick, and there we go. Alright, I'm going to take this stray out real quick. I got bow, regular arrows, and slow arrows. So I say, you know what I'm going to do with that? Throw them away, but no, I bring them back, so I'm going to just come over here. And open the trash can. Stupid controller. I suppose the arrows would be good, but oh well, as soon as you close the UI for that, it just deletes everything inside of it. I said fly, there we go. Okay, maybe more than just one. Looks like you'll need 2 to get up to here. But that is okay. And that is above. So, yeah, looks like 1.5, maybe 2 to get up to there from where I was. Oh, and a creeper. I should really go through and fully light all that up at some point in time. I just honestly don't care enough to, because it's not like I have any mob farms around here that require natural spawning, so I can just go far enough away that the enemies will deload if I do need to make anything or farm anything. Alright. Already nearly to that again. And I don't need to stop and put all the stone into the stone cutter every 5 minutes. Seems to go a lot better for me, making progress-wise. And yeah, I am just doing the single-wide massive wall to kind of see where I want to take it from there. It's more or less just the actual little, fuck you. Oh, I was low on bricks, so that actually helped. Heh. So yeah, that should be the last 6 of my inventory. If the game will let me bring up my inventory. Come on, game. There we go. Alright, so yeah, last 6 in there. There we go. I should always remember to look away from the storage whenever trying to do anything. That, you know, doesn't involve going to the storage. Would it be better to put the tough blocks at the top or bottom of the wall? because they're very similar to the stone brick, just slightly off color. Okay, that was max. So it would be nice to check that real quick. I should sleep. I really wish I had access to an add-on that was like that computer storage one mod that Java can get, because that'd be so much better for the lag, because at this point it's just annoying, because that works for storing a lot of stuff, but to be able to store a lot of different things, it just lags everything out, and that's very unfortunate. Okay, I'm going over here to get a run-up, so I stop missing the thing. Well, I technically didn't miss the thing. No, 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 no. There we go. So let's see how different they are. Not too different. I think that they would be better on the bottom, though, which would involve undoing pretty much everything that I've already done, of course. Make sure I don't fall off while jumping. I think I can just kind of work it in. In some places. I honestly don't know how it will turn out. Because I just don't know what I'm doing. Of course I fall off. Later on, go through and just kind of work it so that it's not a straight stop line, and kind of mix it together a bit. Yeah, I think it works pretty well for what I'm trying to have. Make sure I don't fall off. Oh, I still need a new controller, though. Yee. There we go. Turn it back on. Stop moving me to fall off controller. Alright. had to wait to see which one I placed during the lag would actually be real and not fake. Because if you pay attention, when I place them down too fast during the lag, even if it's not when... I was just saying, oh yeah, even if it's not when the last 10 put would take it out of the inventory spot I'm using to place, it will occasionally just be like, okay, nope, we didn't actually place that, we just made you think you did. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I really need to redo storage, because if just being in the same render causes that much lag as compared to this, that's no good. I'll definitely need to take care of that at some point. But there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to bulk store. Like, for instance, the tough bricks. Because when I was getting rid of the trial chamber, over 30,000, and the trial chamber still has stuff remaining there. So yeah, not easy to get rid of the trial chamber. Not at all. In fact, I can't really decide if I had to spend more time digging out the trial chamber parts, or waiting for them to go through into the storage system over there. Nope. I was about to say, am I out? But no. Just wanted it to take a long time to finish loading everything in. Because it placed down that one, didn't place down the others, and when I pick blocked, it just did nothing. Alright. Yes, I heard you, zombie. There it is. I'm not jumping off because it'll be far too hard to get back on here. Okay, but yeah, you can see the color difference from a distance, and it looks pretty good, even with just the straight line at this point in time. But get in there, do some color mixing, especially with some of the mossy stone as well, and I think it'll look good, really. Right. Gotta swing around every once in a while to ensure I can clear the lag. Yeah, I knew one was missing. There we go. At least when it eats the placement because of lag, it doesn't eat the blocks, so I still have them to place again. Now that would be real annoying if it decided, no, you didn't place the blocks, and it got rid of the blocks that says I didn't place, you know? Alright. I just keep getting these. 3 more. Yep, okay. Fuck my life. Can I hit? I did, but was not crouching. See, I was going to jump off of here, jump onto this, and then just make my way over. I misjudged the approach distance. I don't know why I jumped. I need to jump for this, not for the fast place. Alright. What was I last talking about? That wasn't lag or my controller drifting. Oh, yeah. But look at this, because, yeah, the tough bricks, yeah, that's what these are, tough brick. It has a nice weathered look, whereas the stone brick looks more like actual, fresh brick. In here, get that down, that, and of course the item magnet is amazing for making sure, like say, actually I place a block there, it'd be like a 50-50 chance of the item popping up so where I could grab it, or it just going down and necessitating a rescue operation. Item magnet, so much easier. Alright, and nearly back to there again. Which now that I'm looking at it, I honestly feel like I should just start back the other way, but that would be just as impractical as making my way over it. Am I out already? Or is that just... No, that's just huge lag spike. Yeah, unfortunately, because of the way I'm constructing this, and just how my base is in general, I don't have too much time looking away from the storage spot. So, unfortunately, the lag prevails. So I just gotta remember to look away if it takes too long. Once again. There we go. Fill that back in. Alright, and take a small drink break, but you can see from the outside, I do wish I'd started with the tough brick because it does look a little bit more weathered and like it belongs down low where stuff would rub up against it. I think it can work just as I intersperse everything as just like maybe this was the initial kingdom, what they had gotten from their quarry is that, and then over time a second kingdom took over the first, and they had different brick techniques, brick making techniques that then made it so that they just had a different look. Honestly, I don't know, because again, I generally just build spaces to put my stuff, and that's about it in Minecraft. Generally make a build to have a story go along with it or anything at all. Which is why, for a long time, even though it would have been possible, I just did not stream Minecraft because I'm not a builder, even though Minecraft is very much a build game. I'm more... ended up here again. Go out, find something, bring resources back, then after that make farms to automate resource gathering, and then eventually just kinda have nothing else in the world that interests you because you have everything you need for quote-unquote survival, and that's what Minecraft's supposed to be about. Survival sandbox game, but when you are unkillable and you destroy everything so easily, what survival is there? So why would you really go anywhere or do anything? And just even back as like a kid playing with Legos and stuff, I wasn't too much of a interested in making something with that. Definitely preferred more like Play-Doh and clay type stuff. So less building and structural and more just having the stuff go as you did. Okay. Oh, I thought I was still crouched. I thought I pressed it fast enough to uncrouch and crouch again. Because I want to fill in the part that is a little low here. I crouched as well. Because you can crouch in the air as well and have it just kind of nail you to the ground as you land. Or if I don't get it this time, I'm just gonna go to the thing. Okay, there we go. What I was gonna say was go to the bubble vader and move from there. But unfortunately, that was not necessary to do. There we go. Jump down here. Turn that back on. And good to go. Oh, and eventually I will definitely need to start spawn-proofing the top of this thing. Don't know when yet, but we'll definitely have to. Damn it. Back and start refilling in. There we go. Alright. Where was I? Oh, 1 second. Need to take off jacket real quick. Yeah, I turned on heater a few hours ago and then just before stream started, closed the door so that wouldn't have random noises. And I forgot to take off jacket, and so it was very warm. Oh, we've reached where I'm just about level with my previous... Oh, that's, I think, what I was going to use as the villager breeder slash iron farm before I moved it over there. That's what that platform was originally for. Don't know what I'm going to use it for now, though. I will also expand this so that it's like 3 wide with 2 things of blocks and an air gap in between, I think. Just that it's not a flimsy little wall thing. And then that will also be when I make like parapets and other stuff up top. And you know, parts where the tower comes out and everything. I'm not good with the terminology because I barely look up the terminology for castles, because despite my various weirdnesses, it's never actually come up. Happy-Gast is still, every once in a while, freaking me out with noises, because I forget Happy-Gasts are a thing, and I'm just like, gassed. I need to be careful or I'll be blown up very, very quickly. Okay, there we go, finally placed. I don't know what it was, but that Enderman that's currently hidden by the ghast with the harness was just looked very weird when it was walking. And I was just trying to figure out what was going on with that. No idea, really. Alright, so I've now reached above the bubble vader. So very soon I'm going to be above the base. Why is there light on that part of the wall? Is it coming from like a torch I placed on ice over there? No, it's too far away for that. That is weird. Oh, am I actually out this time? I am. Okay. I am, yeah, very close to being above the entirety of the base. Alright, so I think if I finish this layer, I can then just go like 3 or 4 around the entire thing, and then that will be good enough. Zombie up there, what are you doing? I thought I spawn-proofed that. One either with the snow that keeps falling, or I swear I put torches on top of all the buildings to prevent spawns. There we go. Fuck my life. And if you're wondering why I have a thing for poison potatoes, it's just because I have a thing for... Where is it? Oh, it's over here. I have a thing for regular potatoes, and just as they grow, they make some poison ones every once in a while. That's why. I still have a lot to go. Motherfucker. Stop taking the gold out. Also, I probably should leave the gold out, because that's one less thing in there. I did not want to crouch place and put it all... I hate myself sometimes. Alright. Place one stack in. There we go. When you're not crouched, if you right-click to... or left trigger to place blocks in, it'll take the entire stack in that hand. Okay, so over here's where I'm at. That's good to know. I'm not... yeah. I was just about to say, I am not actually crouched. And I was not. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that, come over here, and jump. Yay! Jump my way down here. Okay. Do. Come on, place. There we go. There we go. On down. Please don't be placed off the side. It wasn't good. I do like the color of the tough bricks, though. So it's a good thing I have so many of them. And I still need to make a casing for the iron farm, and especially the gold farm, eventually. Okay, yeah, it should definitely be close to finished height-wise. So I need to go down and fix that a little bit, because I don't know how high I want to make the space there. Ah, we have traveling merchants visiting our kingdom. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, this should be enough to reach that. And I will, on this one where I go up, I'm going to turn off fast place and just go regular placing now. So that I don't have to worry about mining down everything afterward. There we go. I trapped myself like an imbecile. Alright, and this will flatten it out. Wow, that is right in line with the tallest part of my base. That's neat. Come on down. There we go. Alright. Yeah. There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, looks like. Let's see if that will do. Okay, so they're placed. Alright, go over here so I can get a better look. Yes, that is in line. Excellent. Okay, yeah, I really need to take down that storage room. Probably, honestly, anything less than a stack I should take out of there so I don't have to deal with it being in there. I'm also gonna have to cut like windows into the wall, I think, just so I can see the outside from the base. And I got distracted by the Wandering Trader, but yeah, I need to bring that entryway down to a certain level, and then at that point start making some doors that are open. Or should I just cheese it and make a drawbridge that is open in front? I honestly don't know which would be preferable, because drawbridge, a lot easier to do from how I would have to set it up. I feel like the doors would, like a set of double doors or something, would look better, you know? Alright. Jump over so I don't get locked in. Alright. Bring all this up little by little. So this is about where it should be, so... There we go. And now this side... Come on, let me down. Bring that down a little bit. And then this should now be at 3, I think. Yes, okay. That way. I can just come around, and this should hopefully, emphasis on hopefully, bring everything up to the same level. And then I can just go around and start working on the details. I'm also trying to decide if this should be the inside or outside wall. I honestly do not know at this point in time. I do know that... Nope, last one. I was just about to say, even, this will be the easiest way of getting back in to refill, but no. I just had to think about opening my big stupid mouth. There we go. Keep eating, because the lag will just make it take another half an eating cycle. And just like that, I still have, just in this one, about over half as many as that. And I still have all this And I'm pretty sure there's another one of these around here somewhere. I just don't know where. I think it's on this side, maybe. Oh, yeah. Another full one right there. This should hopefully be enough to finish it off. If not, I'm gonna be sad at myself. Alright. Two. There we go. So yeah, all of the inside should be covered, since it all goes to about the height of this and that are the same. That'll be the first stage of this done. Whereas anybody watching this will be like, oh, that would be like a 2-minute time lapse in someone's video. No, this is like 2 whole streams, or 1.5 whole streams of just putting these blocks down. And it takes the person making the time lapse about the same, if not longer. I just don't have the luxury of editing the video to make it look better to anyone watching it, because this is going live. And if you're hearing this on the VOD, I do not have the interest of editing just the VOD, so if I ever convert the VODs into actual videos, like edited videos, very likely I'll time-lapse this. But for just the VOD, no. Definitely not. Gonna just keep it like this, because otherwise the VOD will be like 3 minutes long instead of 3 hours. There we go. Make sure I get that filled in. Nearly finished-ish. And remember, however long this takes, it would have taken, well, this part 3 times as long. The entire rest of the build would have taken 10 times as long. if I didn't have the fast place thing. So yeah, that would have been horrible. Okay, now that one makes sense because I have lighting stuff there on the bridge going to the Bulbator and in the Bulbator thing itself. So it makes sense why light is coming from there. I still don't know what is/was causing the diamond of light right about there looking through the ice. I have no idea what was doing that. Alright. Alright. I was just about to say time to go up nice and slow so I don't fall off. But nope. Alright, so looks like I need one more block on all this. And on this I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I should. Get back in my hand. There we go. Alright. Gotta turn away for every single column now. Getting better as I go further away, because that's always a good sign. Alright. Gonna finish this jagged thing and then take a small break to stretch. I was just about to say nearly finished, but no, only about halfway, if that. Alright, a couple more. There we go. Alright, 1 second to stretch. Take a stretch break while you're... Take a stretch yourself while I'm gone. I cannot talk. Alright, I'm back. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Now I'm back. Okay. Get the lag creator out of my field of view so it doesn't render in. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought I heard it placing. Alright. Nice, it didn't place... take ones out of my inventory that didn't need placing. Why did I try and pick block to refill instead of just placing the ones I had in the inventory? Or in the hotbar. I'll never know, and neither will you. It feels weird just placing them regular style now. You know, but this should be the end. Because I can leave that above. This needs to kind of be level with the top of the base. Make sure that I can place anything on the sides. Nope. Okay, good. Sometimes if I hold down the place button and it can't place things directly underneath, like when I place that, something weird happens. It will occasionally try and place it underneath, even if there's no logical way to, like on these ice things. If I just hold down the place button and the game lags a bit, it'll place the block underneath the ice, as opposed to just not placing a block where it can't. And I'm just thinking during these lag spikes, okay, is it going to try and place one to the side if it can't place it underneath, and I need to be looking out for that? Or just have a random assortment block sticking out like that? But so far, no. Alright. But nice fast placing. Since I don't need to wait for the lag anymore. Even while saving, that's amazing. It's going fast even while the game is saving everything. Because I don't have the lag generator in range. Oh. Okay, so I need to be at least this far away for it to not render the items in and not have to deal with the lag. So this will be the last layer around. Fortunately, I think that means I will be ending right next to the storage room. At least I can be facing away from it for the most part. Still going somewhat fine. Alright, there we go. That is the entire wall finished. And a stack and 8 blocks remain. Amazing. Alright. Oh, this is the diamond tier cobblestone generator. Yeah, it just has all that full nearly constantly. And then that gets output into some auto hammers to then put into a chest, into more auto hammers, into a chest. Yeah, dirt, into more auto hammers, into, I believe this is sand. Yes, that then goes into an auto hammer. Unfortunately, a couple layers off of my planning, but the sand gets turned into dust. That then goes into the auto sieves. That then could output into the system, which is why I have a bunch of amethyst, echo shards, I think blaze powder, glowstone dust, and gunpowder. So yeah, that's the thing on the top of the thing. I actually have a lot of sakura wood. That's nice. Alright, put you in there. Get rid of you, so it's just one less. Same with you. And you. Yeah, honestly, at this point, anything less than like a stack, I'm just going to take out. Unless it can not be stacked, in which case I'm going to leave it, because it's doing more good here than in a chest. I will also leave the ore blocks because I'm going to use those for decoration. I just don't know when, so it's better if they stay in here. Oh, and then I managed to get these when breaking the trowel chamber because I was using the... It's not in my inventory. Using the multi-block pickaxe, which it just breaks blocks in a 3x3 pattern, either vertical or horizontal, just depending on what face of the block you're destroying. No, that's right, I was getting rid of stuff in here. Honestly, I've not tried placing them down, and I'm kind of not interested in doing that. They're just kind of nice to have in inventory. Oh, the redstone components I will also be leaving because I'm not messing with putting all that into chests. It's just easier to leave them here. Alright, get rid of that. The bamboo. Dark gray wool. Again, leaving the beds just because those are unstackable. A lot of this is just I had in shulker box, and so just fed it into storage, and now they're here. I'm just making sure that stuff isn't not going into inventory. Like the leaves. I'm being chased by leaves. That's not how autumn's supposed to go. Anyway. Oh, as for why I was crouched, when you are crouched and punch the storage things, it'll take out a stack, or less than a stack, whatever you have in there. If you do it while standing, it'll just take out a single one. Chest. Take that out. I should have two, so let me go back and get the other chest. I just want to punch you twice. Okay, there we go. Just that way I have double chest to make it easier to throw everything in. Yeah, as you can see, even just getting rid of those, much easier on the lag for everything. Oh, and I am also leaving all of these plant things. One, because I have a huge amount of them, and two, because I have the plant pots over there going directly into the system so that I don't run out of things like apples, wheat, anything here. No, I don't count Skulk as part of the redstone despite being capable of redstone. Because I cannot use it for redstone, so at least with my current understandings of redstone. And I'm like 90% certain that all of these leads have come from wandering traders that have been of no further use. Alright, nope. Get rid of you. And yeah, off stream I'll come in here and just pick up any non-redstone stuff. Actually, redstone stuff I could probably just throw into a shulker box and dye it red. And though the location of the chest does not have any actual significance. Alright, let's see. Do I have anything that can be turned into red dye? It's not going to be in here. You've cleared all your random crap out of there. So it'll probably be in one of these two. Yeah, this one. Curtis Bush, X2, and Red Shulker. There we go. I will leave the redstone dust in here because I'm pretty sure I'm getting some from the dust there. This might all just be bought from villagers, I'm not too certain. Those are staying because there's just too many of them. Whereas all the rest of this, other than the powered rails and rails, are all under a stack because I don't use them as much as I was intending to. Because most of my redstone use comes from needing to store things. Get the red dye out. And put that into here. Put that in there. Okay. Much better lag-wise. But that is the wall finished. Again, still need to drag the tough bricks down a bit, drag the stone bricks up a bit, so that they interplay a bit more like that, but not, you know, inorganically. Or should it be kept largely a flat line in between them to make it look like it was a separate civilization? I honestly don't know. I was happy there's not as much lag. And yeah, the book that came with the add-on did say to not have a huge amount of stuff per in the same space for the wireless controller box thing. I just wanted to have everything stored. Put that there. Since detector rails are redstone. And I will continue to remove things from here that I don't actually need to have bulk storage for, like these. And no, the pickaxe doesn't make it faster to get them, sadly. These are regular golden apples. These are enchanted golden apples. I think I continue doing this for a little bit because the amount of lag is annoying. I will leave the chest because I have had them over a stack for a long time. I've just used a bunch since. I'll go and take you out because I already have the other redstone stuff in a thing. Over here. That's where it is. redstone, you stay. There we go. It's just not selecting the chest for some reason. Already got a stack of them in here? Apparently I do. Alright. Then grab this. Okay, so much better. Yeah, I can do full spins and it barely lag when I hover over the thing. Okay. Whew. So that's finished. No. Grabbing from here, because I need that. And then the lanterns right there. Excellent. Because yeah, I should probably bring down the fence on the rest of this. And let me place on the side. There we go. Still get a bit of lag every once in a while though, because of course yeah, see, there's the fence right there on the underside. I wouldn't have done that intentionally. It just, I was holding down to place, and it just didn't want to place. So it places it on the underside for some reason. No, I don't know why it does it. Go. There we go. And I was just about to say nothing fell out of reach, but no, something did. Great. Diodem magnet is good, but not infallible. Okay, whatever it is at this point, I've definitely got it. Da, da, da. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be when you hold down the place button. Not just... Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the underside. Okay, good. Nothing happened there. There we go. Now I don't need another one in the middle. And then this is the last remnant of the old grid, if you want to call it that, I guess. I should really replace this with stonework, which is what I'm doing right now. Stonework is over here. I was hoping I'd reduce lag enough that I'd be able to eat once instead of having to eat twice, but nope. That should be good for the stair. Unless I want to make it a double wide coming up. Nah, that should be good. And I left those fence posts there so I could remember where the hell it goes. Okay, the wood doesn't look great, so switch to stone fences. That there. Put the jungle wood back in there. Alright, the jungle fence is still here. And yes, at some point I do need to organize by, like, type of thing it is. That'll not be now while on stream, however. Alright. Looks like stone fence I need, not regular, so come over here. That's cobblestone fence. I need stone brick fence. Doesn't seem like it, so... No, that's tough brick. So take that. Actually, does this one have a crafting table? 6 for 6, so... There we go. Place back in there the remainder. There we go. There we go, light up the corner. Okay, it's just preventing me from moving. Good. Excellent. I don't have any more of that. Damn it. Oh well. That's good enough for now. I'm just gonna toss the jungle fence in there. The stone brick wall in there. And then lantern in there. Okay. Better and time to sleep. Whew. Alright. I really should stop talking right before I'm about to take a drink. Anyway, yeah, that is the wall finished. That's kind of all I want to do on the wall for right now because, oh man, that's annoying as hell to move. Oh, I do want to perform an experiment though. Take those, and something I don't care about losing, like the doors. Place that there, that inside of there. Grab just a thing cobblestone. And then the multi-block pickaxe. Because I want to see what happens if I mine the block, touching it with the multi-block, because the multi-block will do a layer of 9, so if I break this one, it'd be the 3 below, the 3 above, and then 1 on each side, either just in a circle like this if I'm facing it head on, or if I'm above, it would do it in a 3x3 on the floor. So I want to see what happens to that when I mine it. Okay, it just breaks it entirely. That is good to know. I was far too scared to try it in the actual storage room at any point in time, but it is good to know that's just what happens. It just pops the thing out and gives you the item. Pops the items out and gives you the thing. Okay. So that's good to know. Oh, and you can just right-click with a block in your hand on the controller, and if there's a crate in range that has that item, it'll just put it in. Okay. So now, what do I want to continue to do in the stream? Don't really feel like doing any work on the villager breeder / iron farm. Okay, that looks nice. I think I need to bring this wall out a bit, but other than that, it is looking nice. And of course, I don't make it. Yeah, the wall is looking good. I do need to bring it out by like 2 or 3 blocks to then have it be an actual thick-looking wall and not just a single thing that is easy to break through. But that can wait. Okay, I already brought that down to the bottom. It's this one that I didn't. Okay. Damn you, cold chickens. There's that lantern and bop. Okay. Yeah, that makes everything a little bit more breathable. Doesn't feel like I'm in a giant maze anymore. So yeah, that feels better. Oh. Need to send those over the wall. Oh. Nope, I'm pretty sure they hit the wall. Oh well. I'm gonna shear the sheep real quick. I should have known there were some more eggs waiting for me. Oh, the vine's growing fast. I cleared the entire wall and put 3 up just before stream started. So, good to know they grow very fast. Because the vines, oh, one, they're going to be useful for looking good, but also just they are useful in the mossy coal and regular stone recipes. Give me your wool. It's been a long time since I sheared all these sheep. Anybody regrow theirs? Nope. Okay, good. And no, they aren't, unfortunately, on top of the thing. It's just around the time, I think, of the Pale Garden update. They made it so that regular vines, if they're on one half of a block, they'll be on the quote-unquote entire block. So, like, this is a block of air. I just replaced it with wool. So if a vine is here, it is taking up the entire block area. And so if there's something underneath it, on the other side, or above it, then it will just show it being there without being a separate vine, quote-unquote, block that you could ear in to get access to. Throw these shears back in the chest, because may as well use them until they break. Another damn egg. There's gonna be a bunch of chickens all around the base of my base, aren't there? Anyway. Alright, so go in here. I think it's time to finally get netherite. So, real quick, going to change stream title, because slight change of plans means everything changes. Alright, so finished the castle wall. Screw the details. It is time for netherite. Oh, too many spaces. There we go. Alright. Name updated. What was I in here for? Oh yeah. Get a bunch of that so I can make some beds for in the nether. Actually, there's a thing of beds there, and then one more over here, I think. Where is it? Oh no, same side. And while it would probably be useful, I am leaving the potion of fire resist here. Okay. There's that. Throw the crates and vines in. And then need to take the crafting table. I'm just taking the raw materials for beds to make it easier for myself. Won't need the elytra because I'm just going to go down and then around, so put that in there, put the elytra in here. Actually won't need the axe, although it'd probably make it easier to get the what am I thinking of? The crafting table. That's what I'm thinking of. It'd be easier to get the crafting table after and make the beds. Come on, there we go. Alright, 1 second. Alright, yeah, don't need the ingredients in the hotbar, just need the actual beds. And as for this, getting Miner's Essentials, because that gives a little bit of haste, as well as to do auto smelt, which is going to be very useful. Oh, which reminds me, no, I need you. I want to see how auto smelt does in fact work with on this. Oh, even with haste, that takes a little bit to go. Oh, it doesn't auto smelt the ancient debris. Okay then. Huh. Yeah, Miner's Essentials, and it just gives a little bit of haste, and that, I suppose the haste will still be useful either way. Anyway. Alright. So then, put that on. Keep that in the inventory so that I can come back easy. Alright. And so now I need to just go down to Y, I think 15 is below the lava lakes, and so it's easiest to get the ancient debris and not just have lava everywhere. Alright. So, let's see. Oh, zombie piglin. Let's go over here. And I'm gonna have a bunch of netherrack in my inventory after this. There we go. Especially with the Miner's Essential on. Put you there. There. There we go. Now just dig down. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally destroy my staircase. So I'll just keep going down until I hit the right Y level. Or I hit this, where it's just about impossible to go. I'm gonna make myself a little peephole. Okay, absolutely nowhere to go here, so I guess I'll just undo all that. Hey, I'm wearing gold, you can't be annoyed with me. Right. Did not like that. Suddenly falling in the nether is never good. Here we go. Much easier to go down. Anything of interest over there? Not really, so continue going down. There we go. So I can get the nether gold. Because even though I have a great gold farm, always good to have more on hand. I cannot place off the edge. Come on, game. I know you despise me, but that's no reason to be rude about mechanics that are factually in the game. Just make sure it's always at least 3 wide, so it's easier to get around. Go nice and fast. Oh, I should have brought the... I'm just now realizing I should have brought the thing that will show chunk borders, because that would be useful, because you're supposed to dig along the chunk borders when you're looking for ancient debris. Okay. Okay, it's just... I saw just his hand and that looked like the belt buckle of a brute. And I was not going to be okay with that being here randomly. Welcome to the hole, buddy. You can get out if you want. Get out of the hole. I don't care if you're trying to go to the other side of what wasn't the hole. Just be gone. I suppose I can just do math for chunk borders. Because it's just... make sure it's divisible by 16 and you're good. There we go. Oh, nope. Not getting blocked by above. Just because I was still crouched. Oh, hey, look. Found an ancient debris already. So just pop. Yeah. It's a lot easier to mine netherrack, so using multi-block pickaxe, I'm just essentially mining where mining next to it, knowing that it's going to then destroy the blocks around it. Okay. Oh, and more. Hello. I'm just trying to get set up for this, because you dig a 2x2, or in this case 3x3 tunnel for the good length on the border. And then after that you come back, place I'll start down here just so I'm not offset by too much, because netherite is found only like 5 per chunk in the game, so you come down below where the lava lakes are, you stay on the chunk border, and then you place to bed, get the next one, and then blow it up. And then it'll expose ancient debris for you. Just like that. There we go. It's done causing me to burn. Make sure to, if you can, put out any fires or get rid of any lava falls that occur so that you can check better. Yeah. And just like that, I'm already at 8. And then, so then after that, you just go a little bit further in. I'd say to about like here. One more. No, 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 no. Not what I wanted to do. Place bed, then pick block, and then... That's not targeting it for me. Okay. There we go. And then you just check anything there. If not, then you just turn around and do the same. Yeah, technically I should have a bed there. And then... Bop. Ow. And this, as well as just dealing with lava, is why I was thinking about bringing the fire res potion, but it's all just kind of like, eh. It's not going to do much damage to me, and even if I drink the potion, it will still have the fire effect on screen, so it won't do too much to help me. So yeah, just check under the fire. If not, then just move on to the next. It is probably better to dig inward a little bit more than I have been. I just cannot remember how far in you should dig to go dig properly. There we go. I think just 2 should be good. So at this point I don't need the multi-block pickaxe too much anymore. And I'm also going to change that over there. So I'm closer to this. And pop. So yeah, you just do that, check, and that's an easy way of checking for netherite, because it won't blow up, and if you somehow glitch the game a little bit and manage to blow up the netherite, the ancient debris, it's not netherite yet, but if you somehow manage to glitch the game or have a mod on that lets you blow up the ancient debris by accident, it is still not going to burn in the fire. Come on, fire, be gone from my screen. I really hate how long it will stick around sometimes. Just makes it hard to see. I should check the options more often, because I'm sure there's a thing of, like, turn down the fire on screen. Nope. Let's try general. Nope. Account subscription, global resource creator, preview, resource packs, behavior packs. Nope. Multiplayer game. I doubt it'll be in here. I just want the fire to not be as invasive. probably under accessibility. Hopefully, maybe. I have no idea. Alright. I hate that I can't just move the option. I need to select the option and then move it. I'm gonna move the darkness effect down. I should be not really in the ancient city as much, but that will be helpful either way. Okay, not in any of the options. Okay. Anyway, moving on. No, that's the way I'm going. Okay. Okay. Anything here? And of course, as always, is just a random chance of whether you'll find it or not whenever you blow up a bed. Get rid of the lava. And you honestly may as well always get rid of the lava fall. One, it's very annoying if you don't and you're trying to get around it. And two, it may be hiding a thing of ancient debris. Okay, I was about to say, please don't be angry at me. I did not mean to blow you up. You were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. Nothing there. Nothing, so moving on. I'm just tunneling both sides first so that it's easier to tell where I put the bed to make sure I'm not missing anything. I really should put like 4 in or something, because it's still blowing up mainly the tunnel, not going deeper in. Yeah. There it is. But first, eat and regenerate hearts. Because, even though I have keep inventory on, I don't want to have to walk all the way back here. That'd be annoying. Yeah. When I don't get a bed when I pick block is when I revert a little bit. Is when I will. I'm trying to throw it in the fire, but it's not working. Is when I will put down the crafting table and make some more. Hey, found some. Nice. And of course, always dig around a little bit, because it's likely to have another 1 or 2 close by. Like that. And, unlike me, make sure you're actually taking a good look around, because it can be in the ceilings as well. With all the time I'm trying to not fall off of shit because of the drift on my controller, you'd think I'd always automatically crouch when I go up on something high up, but no. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna four back, put that there, back up. There we go. I walk back into more fire. Put me out. There we go. So yeah, that left more of the trail, tunnel, not trail, intact, so should probably do that from now on. See about here. 3, 4. Eat some more. And I don't know if it's... I should not be trying to jump stuff as I talk. Don't know if it's obvious, but I am trying to put as little blocks down until I have the area clear, as well as always putting or breaking the blocks afterwards, because I don't want to miss some ancient debris because of, you know, my own EDC and not leaving it alone. Okay, so 32, so it would technically be a 2x2 like this. So yeah, at this point I'm going to be using my actual pickaxe and making a 2x2 to show off a little bit more of what you're going to do if you're, you know, not using a busted pickaxe like the multi-block one. Also, I am already out of beds. Okay then. I'm just going to replace netherrack in my inventory with white beds. And toss the netherrack on the ground, because I do not need more netherrack. And of course, I definitely should have come with a lot more wood and wool, but I don't have that much to just throw around. And I threw a bed on the ground, so I'm just going to cycle through Netherrack until I pick it back up. There we go. Ah, craft and take. This is what I need to do. I'm not used to the choose the recipe thing yet. Ah, fuck my life. I just did it again. So yeah, just keep cycling through the Netherrack until actually sieves and things, yeah. Just compress it so that it'll get rid of it. Okay, no, that's making more compressed Netherrack, not getting rid of it. Okay, but there we go. That helps. So yeah, just always make sure you can make things easier on yourself. And that you're not being an idiot and forgetting about stuff. There we go. Got my crafting table back. Okay. No, that's right. So, here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that where it started? No. Started over here. There we go. Got rid of that. I'm just gonna check down here. It's not really smart too because Netherrack, similar to Diamond, prefers to not spawn exposed to air. But since I have this thing down here, may as well. Nope. Nothing interesting down here. Yeah, nothing there either. Okay. Back up I go. Oh, found some soul sand. Oh, and some ancient debris. Nice. And a sword or honestly just other object is always good for putting out the fires, because then you're not wasting durability on your pickaxe by accidentally insta-mining a bunch of netherrack around it. Oh, looks like, yeah, it's just a one stack. Unfortunate. But here we go. On down in. 4. I forgot to do this stupid thing. The stupid thing was, of course, pick block to make sure I had a bed ready to go for the next one. what do you need? What amount do you need for of ancient debris for full stuff? Let's see, you need 1 for each armor piece, that's 4. Then 2 pickaxes, 6. Sword and regular axe, that's 8. Then shovel and hose, that's 10. And you need 4 for each ingot, so that's 40. So yeah, 40 ancient debris for a full set of netherite equipment. Of course, no matter what, you will take damage during this method. Especially if you're an idiot like me and instead of just building above, from below the lava to take it over, you try building from the side for some stupid reason. Alright, nothing there. Alright, nothing there. So moving on. I hate gravel when I don't have my stupid shovel. And the moving out the way doesn't really help with not taking damage from the explosion. And also just helps me feel like I'm avoiding the fire a bit better. As I then run directly into the fire. Oh, another fall over here. I just mind blanked that one. Any underneath? Nope. Sad. Three, 4. Eat. And I need to take it slow because Bedrock has shit food regeneration. Because, unlike Java, we don't get overheal for having massive amount of saturation. It's just regular healing. Because, yeah, we definitely don't need to be able to heal fast on Bedrock or anything. Not like there's a bunch of bugs that quite literally can be countered by healing faster. Anyway, pop. I should have brought my shovel. Because there might be ancient debris under there and I'm never going to know because it's going to be too annoying to get to. continuing on. Just trying to figure out why the blast pattern was so different on those. Because, like, it went all the way to here on this one, but this one, it kind of got stopped. And you'd think the gravel wouldn't have great blast resistance, because it's not really, you know, hard. I did hear a skeleton. Okay. Take care of that real quick. Okay. So I say, of course, I'd choose the one point that I couldn't just jump up from, but no. It was the game being a little weird. Anything in here? Not really. If I could go out, that'd be awesome. Thank you. I hate gravel. I really should go back and get my shovel, but oh well. Actually, you know what? It is time for stream to end, so I will go back and get my shovel before the start of the next Minecraft stream. So, but first, eat so I don't forget. There we go. Alright, save and quit. There we go. So now, thank you for watching. I'm surprised I was able to actually finish the castle wall, and I'm surprised by how much ancient debris we got. I'm up to about 8 or 9. Nowhere near... Oh, I do also still have like 2 scrap from exploring Bastion in the chest back at base, but still nowhere near enough to, you know, make a full set. But on the way, I guess. But for now, we'll have to do something else. Don't know what, but something else. Wait, what the fuck am I saying? But for now, ends of stream. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy, especially since I'm getting less and less lag as I go now. But it was fun doing this and dipping my toes into building for the first time since like 2011-ish, when creative mode first came out. So yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Next stream is Friday, wildcard. Probably going to be the Red Dead that I didn't get to do yesterday because I wasn't feeling up to stream. But we'll have to see to be sure. So again, thank you for watching. A like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever you can do on whatever platform you're watching this on would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you next time. But until then, I need to stop doing this so early. Goodbye.